What's up, guys? If you're watching this video, that means that you guys want to learn how to make mesh heads, and here I am to help you. First things first, what I recommend is going to the Cloud Dust creators page. This is how you spell it right here. Now you could pick whatever head you want from him or her, and I picked the Ingrid head. So once you're on the head that you want to do, all you're going to want to go ahead is scroll down, go right here where it says maps. You're going to want to press the M02. The UV map should pop up just like this. You're going to want to right click, save image as, and name it however you want. After you do that, you're going to want to scroll down and derive from product, which I already did. Should pop up something like this, the face. Before we start on the mesh head, what I recommend doing is scrolling all the way down to 8, 10, and 11, which is the eyebrows and the 2 eyelashes. What you're going to want to do is go to the eyebrows and lashes, and right here on the right one, you're going to want to put a black wallpaper to get rid of it. And make sure you have the use blending off and the overrideable on. You'll want to do that to all 3. Black wallpaper, take off blending, override. Black wallpaper, blending, override. Sorry for the background noise, guys. There's people outside, you know, good weather and everything. Should pop up just like this. Now, one thing I do recommend is buying the display head. That's what it's called in avatars, I believe. Here's what I use instead of having the head move like how it's moving. I'm gonna show you guys. Look something like this. I recommend it. I already have one all dressed up, basically. This is how it looks if you put a shirt on and stuff. But anyways, let's get to the whole point of the video. I'm gonna open up Photoshop, and you wanna go and open up your UV map. You're gonna wanna open it up something like this. I have a kit, so this is why it looks different. For you, it will simply just be something like this. If it's remember, on your UV map, you're gonna want to put the opacity down because it is gonna look like this with a black background, and you're not gonna be able to see your face. So right here, the opacity, you just put it down. The most is like 50, I believe. Also, I recommend using one layer in the bottom. I recommend putting like a skin type of color. Like I have a personal face of mine, which helps me a lot in the UV map. So once you do that, you're going to want to go ahead and open up the face that you're doing. I recommend a face forward face and clear. Mine's blurry, as you can see, but I could work with it. And if I don't end up working with it, then I don't. But if you see this video, that means it worked out. So once you get to your face, you're going to want to go right here to this tool. It's usually on lasso tool, but you're going to want to go to the second one. And you're just going to want to grab the size of the faces as perfect as you possibly can. Once you do that, it should pop up like that. You're going to want to go ahead and press Control C to copy it. You're going to want to come to your UV map, go to the layer, the clear layer, and you're going to want to press Control V to paste it. Once you do that, you're gonna want to go ahead on your keyboard and press Control T, and a blue box should pop up. And if it's small like this, then you size it up. If it's already big, then you size it down. And technically, what you're gonna want to do is just focus on the lips and nose. Worry about the eyes later. So I'm right now trying to, there we go. It's a little crooked, so I'm gonna fix it like that. Then afterwards, you're gonna want to go right up here. If it's just like mine, you're gonna want to hold down Shift and bring it down like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fix the lips again. Shift and up. You see the eyes are still not in the UV map, and that is fine. We're gonna want to go ahead and take out the blue. Just click on the layer. You're gonna want to go to filter and go to liquify. Now something like this should pop up. You can see the UV map a tad, right? So I'll go ahead and zoom in just because it's a little clear. I can't really see. You're gonna want to go to the face tool and move the eyes into the UV map. You're most likely gonna have to do this like 2 times. And I'm gonna go ahead and shrink it up as best as I can to both of them. I'll press OK. See? Then I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Filter, liquify. And it should pop up once again. Zoom in. Then we'll go ahead and move it once again. This one's pretty good already, but I'm gonna shrink it up just a tad more. Same here. I'll make sure the nose is good. I'm gonna put the nose up a bit. Now I'll press OK. Now that should be the UV map. We're gonna go ahead and take off the UV map, go to File, Export, and Quick Export. We're about to go see how it looks on Imvu. I'm gonna just put one. Oh, I already have one. No, I'll put 2. So then we're gonna scroll up to where it says 1 and put our head. Apply changes. Nothing's gonna pop up as you could possibly see. You're gonna want to go here to the second one and put an opacity map. If you guys don't have an opacity map, you can message me and I'll give you one of them. I'll go ahead and put opacity 1. Remember to put use blending always, because if you don't, this is how it looks. I'm gonna show you. This is how it's gonna look. But if you put use blending, this is how it looks. Which, trust me, is much better, which I will show you how it's much better. Now we're gonna go back to Photoshop. I'm gonna zoom in a tad. That's not a tad. I'm gonna go to the layer, make sure I'm in the layer. And I'm gonna focus on this side of the face. I'm gonna focus on this side. You don't have to erase unless, like, you see how it has like dark sides. I'm just trying to lighten it up a bit. Then we're gonna go to the smudge tool. You can put your smudge tool as big or small as you want. I usually start off medium, but then I just smudge out the outsides of the head. Try not to get the insides, just so it can look as realistic as possible. Remember guys, I could always do private sessions to teach you through Zoom, or I could always make a personal video for you guys and send it to you guys. But just smudge it out, smudge it out. As you can see, my face, it shows how much I have to smudge it out. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. I'll come back to you once I'm done smudging. Okay, I'm about to show you guys something. See how like the eyebrow doesn't really have skin to smudge from, right? I'm gonna go ahead. I usually zoom in and I go to the clone tool. Let me size it up a bit. Then I'm gonna focus like right here and right here, like on top of the forehead and near the cheek. I'm gonna go ahead and press Alt on my keyboard and right click at the same time, and it should get the skin. You're just gonna want to put it on the side of where like there isn't really skin, I guess you could say. And put some so I could grab some instead of having a hard time trying to get it. Okay, once you do that, you're going to go to your smudge tool and smudge it. Smudge, blend it, smudge, same thing. Oh, I'm still on my clone tool, I just noticed. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, let me lower this down. There we go. Smudge it out, blend it, same thing. Be careful you don't grab the eyebrow. If you do by accident go like this, all you gotta do is press Ctrl Z. It should go back to how it was. I zoomed out a bit just to see. As you guys can see, I'm only working on one side of the face, which that's fine. I always work on the side of the face that looks best, and I feel like it'll be much better for me to work on and just make my job easier. I do make customs. My shop page is in the description below. I do pre-mades, which are $10 to 10K. Customs are $15 to 15K. And I say 10 or 15, $10 to 15, which means I accept cash. I accept Cash App and credits. I also do customs for poses. I only do customs on poses, no pre-mades, because my pre-mades are already in shop, which you could buy. Remember to shop iBusty. I really do hope this video helps you guys. If you guys have any questions, you could always message me on my personal Instagram, which is also in the description below, which is ibusty.bl. Now, as you can see, I'm just over here blending it in as much as I possibly can. Now, once you do that, you're going to go to this tool right here. Don't know the name of it, doesn't pop up. You want to go to the center of the face and open it all the way to where you have your smudging. Then you're going to want to move it to the center of the lips and nose. Then you're going to press Ctrl C to copy, and then you want to press Ctrl V to paste. Once you do that, you press Ctrl T. Left click and flip it. Once you flip it, you move it and match it up with your nose. Just like that. Now usually if you're using a face forward face, you could always use the erase tool and just erase it because it's going to look the same. Just like that. Okay, once you do that, you're going to want to go ahead and right click on your layer that you just did and merge it down. Once you do that, you're going to want to go ahead and once you do that, you're going to want to scroll up and turn on your UV map again. And make sure your eye is in the UV map still. For me, it looks perfectly fine, which we will see once we put this on Imvu. Export, quick export. I'm going to save it to how I had it before. Open up Imvu and switch it. Apply changes. And period. Looks good. Let's add a skin to make her pop out more. Try to find skin that matches her. Give me a sec. There, wrestled her up. So I'm gonna go back to the head. One thing I recommend is sharpening it 2 times max. I have a kit, remember, face details real quick. You can't really see a difference, but trust me, there's a difference. I'm gonna go ahead and add some lashes. I totally forgot about that. Hold on. There, I dolled her up. I hope this video helped you guys create your first mesh head. I will be putting her in shop, so if you want to buy her, then go do so. Bye.